The throne is empty. We all have heard at least one time in our life about different conspiracy theories: Illuminati, Scientology, Masons. We keep in our subconscious the idea of a new world order, and sometimes we even believe it. Why? Because it suggests competence. It suggests that somewhere in a dark room, a group of 12 men have a 50-year plan. They are evil, yes, but they are in control. It comforts us to believe that the chaos of the world is engineered, or we think at least somebody is pulling the ropes. But the unspoken truth is far more terrifying. There is no plan. There is no dark room. There is no pilot. We are on a plane filled with 8 billion people, and the cockpit is empty. The people we think are flying the plane, the politicians, the CEOs, the leaders, are just fighting over the beverage cart in first class. The world isn't broken because of a grand conspiracy. It is broken because of millions of tiny, short-sighted, selfish decisions made by people who are just trying to cover their own ass for one more quarter. Stop imagining the world as a chessboard. Start imagining it as a multinational corporation with 1 million floors. On the bottom floor, you have the guy stealing a pen. On the top floor, you have the guy stealing a pension fund. The mechanic is the same. The only difference is the scale. Look at your local politician. Does he look like a mastermind playing 7D chess, or does he look like a middle manager trying to survive until his pension kicks in? He doesn't have a vision for the year 2050. He has a vision for next Tuesday. His goal isn't global domination. His goal is plausible deniability. We are living in a pyramid of petty tyrants. Everyone is managing the 3 people below them, trying to squeeze out a little more benefit, a little more power, a little more comfort. The system governs itself into destruction, not because it was designed to, but because no one is looking at the horizon. Everyone is looking at their own desk. Let's look at the great strategy of the West. We hear headlines: "The West is moving chips to India. It's a strategic masterstroke." You give them too much credit. It wasn't a masterstroke. It was a panic attack. Why? Because India is cheaper than China now. A CEO looked at a spreadsheet. Column A, expensive packaging. Column B, cheap packaging. He chose column B. There is no grand plan to build a new superpower. It is just gravity. Capital flows to the lowest friction. The West wanted cheap labor. The East wanted liquidity. The transfer of wealth wasn't a conspiracy, it was a transaction. And in 50 years, when the Indian factory becomes too expensive, that CEO's grandson will move the factory to Africa. Not because of a geopolitical strategy, but because the math says so. The cycle isn't controlled by a secret society. It is controlled by the simple, ruthless algorithm of more for me, less for you. We give our leaders the dignity of calling them evil masterminds because the alternative is too pathetic to admit. If there was a group in control, we would see signs of intelligent design. We would see a path. Instead, we see reaction. They react to a pandemic. They react to a war. They react to a market crash. They are not shaping history. They are chasing it. Nobody is playing 7D chess. They are playing hungry hippos. They are grabbing as many marbles as they can before the game ends, hoping they die before the bill comes due. It is a hunt for power without a purpose, an accumulation of assets without a legacy. They cover their tracks. They make the deal. They take the bread. And the world reshapes itself around their greed, randomly, violently, and without mercy. So, if you are waiting for the good guys to stop the bad guys, you are waiting for a movie that was never filmed. And if you are waiting for the bad guys to finally reveal their grand plan, you will be waiting forever. There is no plan. There is just us. 8 billion people fighting for a slightly bigger seat on a plane that is flying itself. The scary part isn't that they are watching you. The scary part is that no one is watching anything.